How's it going, everyone? It's Artifact. It's Friday. Let's make a percussive lead sound in 3 minutes, which sounds like this. Very simple percussive lead loop and a couple of cool little tips. Let's turn off all the effects. Let's go over to the voicing and let's turn off the effects here. All we're starting with is basic shapes, and we're going to turn this slider all the way up to the top, and then we're going to add this LFO1 and modulate it down so we get a bit of movement in the wavetable. And on this LFO1 we're going to put it to 1/8. It's dope, isn't it? Anyway, now we're going to put the unison up to 3 and the percentage on 20. We're going to come over here into the advanced tab and we're going to select minor chord so we can get a minor chord. And then we're going to put a bit of spectral spread on, tune this distortion spread down a little bit as well. Just these kind of little tweaks in the sound design. And when we come back over to the voice tab, we're going to turn on this smear mode so we can really affect the wavetable. Now, because we have quite a harsh high-end sound, we can add a sine wave that's pitched down and frequency modulate this into the current sound. So we're going to add a basic shape sine wave here. I've also unisoned this, so it's got a bit of a stereo movement to it. And then we turn the level right down and we just frequency modulate from oscillator 2. So we've got a bit of that dirty sine wave coming in underneath, which kind of just makes it a little bit less poppy in a sense. After this, we're ready to move on to the effects section, and this is where the magic really happens. So the chorus is the first thing we're going to put on the freeze mode, and again we're just going to modulate on the LFO1 these 2 delay settings, so we move the voices of the chorus basically ourselves. So we get this kind of larger than life sound from the chorus already. Then we're going to throw on a compressor. And what I like to do is just throw on the compressor sometimes just to see if it sounds good or not. In this case, it kind of sounded better. I've just tweaked a couple of little things here just to get the best results. And then the most important part now is the filter. And we just got an analog filter with 12 dB thing, you know. This filter is mapped to LFO1, so we have this kind of obvious low pass filter stab movement. What we also do here on the LFO1 is we just turn this stereo knob down slightly, so we have a little bit of stereo magic happening within the sound. It keeps it a bit interesting to the ears, but not too much, just a very small amount. After that, we're just going to add a bit of reverb, just a little bit of mix, a small kind of size and time, and distortion at the end. Quite a lot of distortion, linear fold to really bring things up again after we've filtered out those frequencies. And we can also modulate this drive setting on the LFO just so it kind of drives in and out a little bit. Now, if we just come over to the MIDI here, I've just arranged it so we have a few little gaps kind of working in harmony with the bass line, low cut the final result, and have quite a nice expressive kind of percussive lead loop. Now I would probably go on to post-process this by bouncing it out and resampling it and adding some more flavour and magic to the sound. By the way, guys, if you know anyone that is looking for music production lessons, I offer one-on-one tuition. You can send an email to info@artifactmusic.com. I wish you guys a lovely weekend. Peace.